There we go.
When you get older and do that, that's a little
podcast.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a watch. That's the problem.
It's hard to do that when you get older.
Well, my watch yelled at me a little bit ago and was like, "Hey, charge me, you bitch."
I just thought you got excited by Carla's help wanted for many positions available sign.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
I sent it to the wife and asked if I could apply. To her.
Welcome, everyone.
Oh.
We got the host tonight, Dr. Sage.
Yeah. I didn't really sign up for this.
Our future president, Mr. Will Height. Down there. And it's me, Bubba.
Oh, hey, I didn't click on you, you son of a bitch. Jeez.
Well, what model
that's like good old boys
is you got a little something else and it chain reaction into something else, and then you end up having that situation and you just can't handle that situation.
Yeah. What's Tokyo got for us already here?
Just to give you all a heads up, we might not be on tonight. A chain runner nicknamed Burger King got his hands crushed by a hoist. Oh shit.
Well, that's okay. See, what happens is he uses his other hand he's not used to, and then it becomes known as the stranger. So then he thinks somebody else is doing it, okay? That's how that worked there.
Says he's more pissed it was his jack-off hand, apparently.
That's what I was talking about there. See, you got to understand what I'm saying. How that works there, okay?
Wow, that's pretty disappointing for him. Oh, wow. Yeah. Sorry Tyler's not here tonight. He's off garden doors. That's what he does, and that's what he does best. We are also missing Kluge. He is playing with his balls. What's that?
I said, does he really do it best? Guarding doors.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't let anybody in or out. Yeah, he sits right against them.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing, but Dutchman is not happy with the new guy. And, okay, I can't do the Kamala, whatever. Fucking I'm sorry, I had to do it. I really did. It's annoying as fuck. She's doing another stupid thing of pandering, and I figured I would just, hey, you know how you pull a Sleepy Joe and you would act like Joe Biden? Well, I was acting like Kamala because all of a sudden now she's got an accent, but then she don't have an accent. And then the whole pandering thing. It's funny how she used to call out people for that same shit. Did you see her latest ad? You know she's tough on crime. Really? She locks away prisoners. Because you could have fooled me. I'm pretty sure that there were cops that were pissed off in California because she was letting the motherfuckers out. But yet, if you had a little bit of weed, she would lock you up, and then had the audacity on Shyamalan the God to laugh about the fact that she used to smoke weed. Huh. Hypocrite much? Bitch.
Yeah. And then didn't she have somebody that was like on death row that she could have saved but didn't?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to tell you right now, Tulsi Gabbard, I love this lady. Rising star in the Democrat Party, and then she said, fuck this shit, and left. Good move on her part. But she's helping Trump out. You don't think that that's going to come to light because in 2019, when the little debate was going on and Gabbard was still part of that, she absolutely destroyed her with that comment. Because as it is, it was an inmate on death row, sentenced to die. There's evidence that came out that proved he was innocent, but she didn't want to hurt her record. So Kamala tried to hide that evidence. tried to hold it. It was the courts that finally stepped in and made her reverse that. So to not tarnish her record, she was literally going to let an innocent man die, which means the person who actually committed the crime would go, wasn't caught, is still out there. But she's tough.
Of course.
And here's the other thing that really pisses me off. She wanted to eliminate plastic straws and go with paper. She changed that, so she's following Trump. She doesn't want to tax it, though she was a part of that put in the vote with the Biden-Harris administration. She was part of that vote that went in to tax the tips. Then she wants to finish the wall, which was racist somehow. She wants to be tough on crime. And I'm sorry, but tell me, if Trump is such a horrible guy, why is she taking on his policies? Why don't she just endorse Trump and just be done with it? Oh! Did I just say that?
You see this?
Mic drop.
Supposedly they can't find the guy's 2 fingers, and now Rachel says they found the index finger. Crab has it pointing with it.
Rather chop off my leg than vote for Kamala. Hey, look, man. Will Height, 2024.
Tyler is at work tonight, Raven.
Orange Man is bad. Yeah. But she, like I said, she keeps taking on his policies. She would just endorse the fucking man. Then you ain't even got to worry about fighting it anymore. Jesus, how many? Next thing you know, she's gonna walk around with a fucking comb over. If she does that, I lose it.
Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious. She's already stealing like some of his lines from his speeches. She may as well didn't come over.
If she comes out with a fucking suit jacket and a red tie, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like seriously, that's all you hear from him is how bad and how evil he is, but yet she's copying all his shit. This is who we get to pick for votes? Really? Dude, come on, man.
Anastasia said she'd rather have a potato for president than the 2 running.
Well, if Kamala wins, you're going to have a potato.
Folks, right there. Right there. Just write it in. That's him.
Anastasia, do you know where your boyfriend is?
Hey, it's 7:09. Do you know where your boyfriend is?
He is not answering messages or phone calls.
Oh my God, I have got to turn this the fuck off.
And he assured us he would be here.
What have you done to that poor boy? She says probably sleeping or on TikTok. He better not be on TikTok right now.
Oh, yeah, he's probably battling. Dude, I'm wondering if Kamala sniffed the white out. No, but that'll be her next race.
Corey, that is fucking awesome. Oh, that's fucking great.
What did I miss?
Corey sent me a photo, and it's talking about the speech he gave in Detroit and Pittsburgh, and of course one had an accent, one didn't, and it's got photos that go with it, and that's just fucking fantastic.
Well, what was that? That one that was posted in our chat last night where she mispronounces a word. It's not hospitality anymore. Hospitality.
Yeah.
Yes, hospitality.
You know how they make fun of us and say Gen X and, we drank from the garden hose and we were playing in houses with lead paint. Like, we all had immunity apparently to it and we overcame it or whatever. Her, well, that's the effects of it if you don't have a strong that's dude, that's pathetic.
I don't know what's going on, Spoon, but hope all's okay. AP. She's getting packed for her weekend away.
What toys you got? Be honest.
All of them.
Be honest.
So tonight we got some Dr. Sage questions coming up.
Hey, that's
Tyler's
me.
in the chat. Says
It's me, Mario.
He said, I think the door moved. Maybe it's haunted.
The hell did I just?
That could be.
Or someone trying to escape. So then we got Dr. Sage questions for you tonight. We got some other stories and anything you guys want to talk about. It's Friday night. Got the weekend ahead. Great weather this weekend.
So you know how September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, right?
I did not know that, but
Now you do.
I know that now.
This is a big time deal for us.
Yeah.
So I went and talked to a couple places to try to book some events. And I have one place that not only booked a event, they booked two.
Oh,
McAllister's Deli on West Isles in Springfield, Illinois.
oh yeah, you were talking about this.
On the 17th of this month, and the 20th, which is a Tuesday, and the 25th, which is a Wednesday. Both those dates from 5 to 8. You can come in and eat in. You can carry out. You can even do DoorDash or order through the app and have it delivered. And it still counts. 10% of all food sales will go to us to help fight childhood cancer.
Hell yeah. Thank you, McAllister's Deli. That's awesome.
So I am really booking two events. We need to, September needs to be huge.
AP says, did you all hear about the dead body found in a garbage truck in Bloomington?
Hey. That dude didn't pay his debts, okay?
Tyler wants to know why there's a Sage 2.
I was trying to share this thing that you sent me, and I can't seem to get it to share.
He said there can only be one Sage.
We don't know what you're talking about.
There. TH.
Tyler sent me a video, and I can't. I tried to log in with my cell phone to share it on here, and I can't share it.
But on a serious note, no, I did not.
It was a user error.
CNN found out she's a liar. She ran an ad saying she was tough on border crime, but she showed the wall Trump built, but opposed the wall.
Yeah.
Dude.
I actually seen that.
So you notice how when she came in, it started rising, and named walls, it went up a little bit. Named had the DNC went up a little bit. And since then, it has just been ticking down. maybe stop your flip flopping and lying. You're starting to actually piss off the people who were for you because of some of your extreme left ideas. And now you're trying to tell people you're gravitating to the center. Huh?
She's a flip flopper.
I guess he come tumbling out when they were dumping the truck. Oh shit, dude.
Anytime I see her or hear her, the only thing that comes to mind is, there's your side. It's just.
Hey, Bubba, look up and see what you can find about the body in the garbage truck in Bloomington.
All right, give me
because that one that does have me. There must be something in the water, because I do have a news article that I found, and this one has me a little like, what the fuck? So in Northern California, a man suspected of going on a 3-hour shooting rampage and killing, listen to this, 81 animals, including many horses, goats, and chickens, pleaded not guilty to animal cruelty and other charges yesterday. Vincent Arroyo, 39, made his first court appearance yesterday after Monterey County Sheriff deputies arrested him earlier in the week for allegedly using several weapons that shoot the animals being housed in pens and cages on a lot in a small community of Prunedale. Arroyo was charged with killing 14 goats, 9 chickens, 7 ducks, 5 rabbits, a guinea pig, and 33 parakeets and cockatoos, a pony, 2 mini horses. Like, dude,
how are you gonna kill parakeets?
What? Like, what the?
That's a hell of a shot.
Fuck. Yeah, I got to give you credit. They're still in a cage, but you're still shooting them. But for 3 hours, with several weapons, you were able to do this. And then the ones that survived, unfortunately, they were so wounded they had to be euthanized anyway. And when they searched his RV, because he had a little camper, they found several more weapons, an illegal AK-47, and over 2,000 rounds of ammunition. Like, was this practice? Were you getting ready to go on like a huge-ass shooting spree? Like, what the animals do to you?
Right.
I would say he was targeting and probably getting ready to go out and do some major damage.
You had the audacity to plead not guilty. And once police did show up receiving calls from all over, they heard the gunshots, they ordered to stay in place, and then they had their SWAT team in a armored vehicle go and get them. And once they showed up, the dude just gave up. But, like, why?
It's weird that he just gave up and didn't go into a firefight. He must have been out of ammo, couldn't get back to his trailer.
See, that's kind of what I was thinking, because you're going on that type of a spree, and then they show up and you're done.
Yeah, I mean, he had been out of ammo or low.
Look, I like to go hunting, but I also do it for the meat. I do it for, to harvest the animal. Killing an animal in a fucking cage, dude, this guy needs to be put in a cage with some serious fucking heavy hitters and just let them beat the dog shit out of this guy.
I mean, seriously, what kind of human being kills parakeets? They're cute little parakeets.
And a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just something that's wrong.
I mean, bunny rabbits you could eat, and I guess there are people that eat guinea pigs. I wouldn't.
I mean, Sylvester Stallone ate a rat burger.
This guy isn't doing that. He just knew that there's a lot of animals, and people actually, from what I read, people go to this little farm and they pay to have their animals taken care of. So, like I said, 14 goats, 9 chickens, 7 ducks, 5 rabbits, a guinea pig, 33 parakeets, cockatoos, a pony, too many horses. They're literally like a kennel for anything. And they had pens for them. So, this guy, when you come across serial killers, what do you hear? That they would catch an animal and torture and kill it, right?
Did you say this was out in California?
This was in Northern California in a place called Prunedale.
Okay, I got 2 questions.
Yes.
Was the guy on drugs, and was it Gary Busey?
No, Vincent Arroyo, 39 years old.
Okay.
And from everything that I read, nothing said anything about drugs.
Wow.
So
I can see Gary
she had a
Busey
guinea
going
pig
crazy.
that was annoying as fuck, and she just gave it away and made it someone else's problem.
Even Happy goes, fucking Gary Busey. Or Gary fucking Busey.
Dude, the whole, you showed up in court and they asked you how you plead to animal cruelty and other charges, and he's like, not guilty. Excuse me. Are you thinking you're going to get a lighter sentence? Because I don't know what the hell you think. I should get off with probation. Because that ain't happening.
That ain't happening, bro.
Because I'll tell you this: a true hunter wants to beat this dude's ass. You don't just kill just to kill, because then you ruin it for every. Back in the day, throughout the entire Midwest and the Dakotas, there was buffaloes, there tons of them, and they were hunted damn near to extinction just for sport to shoot and kill them. A real hunter will fucking beat the shit out of poachers. That's facts.
Yeah. They should fucking RoboCop this guy from the first RoboCop movie whenever they go and kill Murphy. And they get him down there and they start blowing his hands off and shit like that. And then they finally put him out of his misery with one in his fucking dome.
I did find about the body.
All right.
And it says a body was discovered Wednesday evening at a recycling plant in southwest Normal, according to town's police chief. Chief Steve Petrilli said the body was found around 6 p.m. at Midwest Fiber Recycling in the 400 block of White Oak Road near Normal's border with Bloomington. In a statement released Thursday, authorities said the 34-year-old man's body was found in the recyclables being processed at the facility. The chief is not saying who made the discovery, and McLean County Coroner Kathy Yoder has not released the man's name. Midwest Fiber's website said the plant is an 86,400 square foot recycling hub that serves all of central Illinois, which to me means that body could have came from anywhere. Normal police and the coroner's office said they are working with other law enforcement agencies throughout the state to gather facts about this case. The cause of death has not been determined pending autopsy and toxicology reports. Anyone with information about the case is asked to contact NPD's Criminal Investigations Division.
Let me ask you.
How can they ask people for information if they don't know who the hell it is yet?
Well, if they catch wind of somebody that dumped a body, hey, we killed so-and-so and threw them in the garbage. But think about this. What if you were the driver of that truck? Would it eat at you thinking that, man, maybe that was a homeless person? I didn't know they were in there, and I dumped it into my truck. And
right.
Because of the machine and me putting them in there, even though it was accident, you're not going to be
That
able to hear them scream from in there. And when it's compressing all that to put in more, it would have killed them if they were alive.
that just happened in Springfield here a couple of years ago, I think it was.
Until the autopsy's done and they know the way that the person died, if I was the driver of that truck, dude, that would eat at me for fucking until it was known.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case, because, dude, that has got to be one of the worst. If you woke up to being lifted up and dumped into a garbage truck and no one could hear you, and when that machine turns on and it's compacting all that, there's no surviving that. Like, that sheer fear of, fuck, here I go. I mean, damn. Is it sad that I'm hoping that someone, owed money or got killed quickly and then their body was just dumped? Like, I'm feeling bad thinking about that.
Yeah.
Then I also found that a woman allegedly set wildfires because she was hoping to flirt with firefighters.
Hey, AP.
Well, I guess that's one way.
Have you ever had a thing for men in uniform, like firefighters? And if so, did you ever think about setting a fire, hoping to get the right engine department to show up at that said fire, and you got an opening to hit on said firefighter? For science. Let me go pull this alarm real quick. Well.
So she would just pull an alarm and have a false fire. She wouldn't actually set a fire.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm about my job. Don't play with me.
It says, out of all the reasons to become an arsonist, this may take the cake and burn it. A woman allegedly set 2 wildfires in Greece because she wanted to flirt with the firefighters. Talk about a hopeless romantic. A court sentenced her for setting multiple fires. The 44-year-old said she started 2 wildfires because she wanted to chat up the firefighters. Why not just go sit outside a fire station and catcall them? It would have been cheaper.
No shit.
AP's got a point. Look at her comment.
Authorities sentenced her to a suspended 36-month prison sentence.
Oh.
So she'll be avoiding the big house. But she is on the hook for paying $1,106 in fines. She will have to stay on the state and narrow if she wants to avoid ending up in jail. She can't commit any further crimes, or authorities will reinstate her sentence.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a crush on a firefighter, take advice from AP. You can get off on a false report charge. Can't get out of an arson charge. And if you really want to get to know a firefighter, just take them food.
She ain't wrong. They like their food. And not only that, but they have to buy their own food for the station. So the more potlucks you take them, the happier they are.
All right, check it out. Here's the deal. When AP's birthday comes around again, we're all going to get dressed up as firefighters, have that firefighter song play, and go dance for her. We got you covered, AP.
Oh. They call me the fireman. That's my name.
And then I have guess what? A Florida story. Man with a bag of meth.
Yes, AP, we can do shit.
Man with a bag of meth explains to cops that it's bad once it tested.
Of course, it's Florida. Why the fuck wouldn't you, dude?
A man being questioned about a burglary made matters worse when he complained his meth was bad and asked the deputy to test it, according to Florida investigators. The request was granted, but the outcome was likely not what he expected. Not only was the 34-year-old charged with burglary, but possession of a controlled substance and was added to the list. The Lake County Sheriff's Office said in a September 5th news release. The arrest happened Tuesday, August 27th, after a victim flagged down a deputy to report someone broke into his home in the Paisley area, about a 50-mile drive from northwest from Orlando. A suspect description fit a 34-year-old man who was not far away, and he was curiously greeted deputies with a question. The defendant spontaneously uttered that he just received some bad narcotics and produced a plastic baggie containing a clear crystal-like substance, the sheriff's office said. The defendant then informed the deputy that something was wrong with the drugs he just received and requested the drugs to be tested. Investigators say the contents of the bag tested positive for methamphetamine. Video recorded by the person living in the home showed the man was looking through a window and broke through a screen door to get inside. When questioned, the suspect admitted entering the victim's residence. He was charged with felony burglary of an occupied dwelling, felony possession of a controlled substance without a prescription, because they get prescriptions for meth now, I guess, and criminal mischief, records show.
All right, so AP's got a comment, unpopular opinion, but there are usually kits at festivals and concerts and people to test their drugs. I'm actually not opposed to that because it is a way to test to make sure that your drug of choice there is not laced with something else, which causes accidental overdoses at a higher rate. So I get it. But can we stop letting the dumb people out of jail because they just keep doing dumb shit? Now, this reminds me of an episode of Cops. Back in the day, it was in Dallas. This cop's going along, and he tells the camera crew, wait a minute, we got to pull over. There's a lady flagging us down. And when they pull over to the lady, she says, officer, I need your help. I've just been robbed. And when the officer says, okay, who robbed you? The lady points to the house and says, that house right there took my money. So the officer puts it in park. He gets out and he says, okay, how much did they take from you? And she said, it was like $40, $50 or something. And he said, so did they have a knife or a gun or strong arm you? And she goes, no, I came here to buy crack. They took my money and they didn't give me my crack. You flag down a cop because you went to buy drugs. The supposed drug dealer took your money and didn't give you what you paid for. And that sucks. It sucks. Who would have thought a criminal wouldn't be trustworthy? I mean, weird.
Right.
But the fact that you flagged down a cop, and this was in the late 80s. So crack was a really big deal. Don't get me wrong, it still is. But so the cop, the woman comes out and her son comes out. And he was like, hey, look, did this lady come here to buy crack and paid you money and you took it? Of course, these are the smart ones. They're like, dude, we have no idea who the fuck she is. Don't know why she's here. She keeps talking about some money and won't leave us the fuck alone. So at that point, the cop there's no grounds for it. He can't just off of somebody saying this kick in their fucking door. So he's like, look, it's your word against theirs, and I really can't do anything if you had the drugs or if they had drugs. And they emptied out their pockets. They showed there was no drugs, there was no money. He was like, so without any evidence, there's nothing I can do. But in my opinion here, I'm going to tell you, you probably shouldn't buy drugs. Their drug dealers probably aren't exactly the truthful or legit business owners. Maybe chalk this one up as a learning lesson.
Yeah. And with this next one, could you guys want to guess on where this next one's from?
California.
Oh, I love guessing games.
No. This next one.
See, AP, there are the ones that are legit that take care of their customers. So, hey.
This next one, again, is from Florida.
Of course it is.
Of course.
An ex-con on felony probation. Love how that starts off. Saw a life-changing lucky streak take hold when she won repeatedly in the Florida lottery. But investigators said it had nothing to do with luck. Turns out the 38-year-old woman had stolen 48 lottery tickets. The Polk County Sheriff's Office reported in an affidavit. She went into a convenience store, reached over the counter, and stole a whole lot of lottery tickets. Polk County Sheriff's Grady Judd said in a video posted on September 4th on Facebook. She went to other stores and cashed them in. She didn't win the lottery, but she did win a trip to the county jail. The theft took place around 9:45 p.m. on August 4th at a Circle K in Lakeland and involved $1,500 worth of scratch-off tickets, officials said. Surveillance video from the store shows someone wearing a full face covering, lunged over the counter, reached under it, and grabbed something. Being impatient got the woman caught, the sheriff's office said. She began cashing in tickets almost immediately at nearby stores, redeeming 6 of them at one store. Prizes for the 9 winning tickets amounted to $470. The Florida Lottery provided documentation of the locations and times of where the stolen winning lottery tickets were redeemed, the sheriff's office said. Investigative resources were utilized to identify the suspect. A vehicle was observed in the area in the time frame of when the crime occurred. It was learned the vehicle was associated with the suspect. She was interviewed August 23rd at her home in Lakeland and admitted to redeeming the stolen lottery tickets. She is now charged with unarmed burglary, obtaining property by fraud, grand theft, violation of probation.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do some homework here. Say this is a lotto ticket, okay? Now, on the back of said lotto ticket is going to be a barcode. Sometimes they also still have them at the front on the bottom. These barcodes have specific numbers. They are used to track which store gets the barcodes that they purchased. When they get purchased, they get put into the system that it was bought. So if, let's say, the barcode for that specific style of ticket was 1974, just use an example, it's going to be a longer number than that. And the last ticket purchased was 1974, but then all of a sudden 2018 is the next one that comes up purchase in the system when they scan it to a customer that buys because someone took a stack, even if the clerk didn't see it, didn't notice it. Then all of a sudden they know that from 74 to that 2000 number or whatever, they know that's missing. Somewhere that is gone. So then when you go and you cash it in, if you do it and you're it's a low number, 100, cash it in, don't sign the back of it, take your cash price, because I believe it's up to a certain point, maybe like 100, 200. I think it maxes at 5 in Illinois. I don't know what it'd be in Florida. But if it goes higher than that, you have to take it somewhere else to get cashed. So if it's below that, there's no name, you get your cash prize. And if you're subtle with it, you might be able to get away with it. But if you're doing it immediately and they're looking for this number, I mean, if the system has time to hurry up and get it in, you're going to get caught. And since now you're ripping off the state instead of just that gas station, because that's state money too, they're not going to be so lenient. You if the state owes you money, it don't mean shit. Oh, they'll pay you when they pay you. But if you owe the state or the government money, man, they will put your ass in fucking jail. They will garnish your wages. They don't play. They are gangster when it comes to their money. But fuck you if they owe you money. It don't mean shit.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a tax return from 2 years ago from the state.
Yeah, just saying. But God forbid if Sage owed him money, he'd be in jail by now.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, it's only $110 they owe me, but still, if I owed them that $110, they'd be knocking on my fucking door.
I'm going to ghettoify America, I swear. Just saying. We need a new $500,000 chandelier for the state house. The fuck if we do, you better go down to Goodwill. We're going to buy that cheap-ass one that someone had and, whatever restaurant that foreclosed, fuck it.
Bastards.
Just saying. AP, what's up with you with Circle K? Why you don't like Circle K? They fuck you over? Do we need to go?
She used to work there.
We ain't gonna say what we're gonna do, but do we need to go handle some business?
The hell, I worked at 2 Circle K's. Damn near got shot at one of them.
Isn't Amanda Kluge? She's working at Circle K?
She works at a Circle K.
That's what I thought.
Ted, my friend, something is afoot at the Circle K.
At the Circle K.
That is how I was introduced to Circle K.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. What a great movie.
So, do you want some more fucked up crime and punishment tactics or news?
Well, yeah, I was actually just reading a story about Buzz Aldrin, and he was doing an interview with a little kid, and he admitted to the little kid that he actually never went to the moon.
Yeah, I remember that. I think there's a bunch of crap tied to that, cutting in audio and big old conspiracy.
While I was muted, I watched the video, but it didn't look like anything was cut out of it.
So, do you remember November of last year, the kid in Vegas that was beaten and stomped at a Las Vegas high school and about 6 days later ended up dying from the injuries?
I do remember hearing about that, yeah.
The video went viral.
I think we covered it.
We talked about it. The video went viral. Yeah. His buddy had gotten ripped off for a vape and like earbuds or something. So he stood up for his buddy and was fighting one of them. And then one of the guys who was accused of thievery, his buddies jumped in. And once he fell to the ground, they all stomped on him and shit. And he ended up dying of those injuries. So the 4 accused in that beating had to make a public apology so they won't be tried as adults. So
What the fuck?
they were originally charged as adults for second-degree murder, but part of the plea deal is if they have publicly apologized, they would not be tried as adults and they would go through rehabilitation so they can be released back into society. Their punishment hasn't been actually put out there, what they're going to serve, whether it be 3 years, 5 years. That hasn't been put out there. But the fact that they're not going to be tried as adults, they're not going to get big time serious years. Yet this kid is still dead. And his mother is, of course, throwing up a fit. Hey, you're slapping him on the wrist, and my son was murdered.
Got every right to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, we have gotten so soft on crime that unfortunately vigilante justice is going to start happening. And I don't want to hear bitching. You know, what was it just 3-4 days ago? Some dude who had been in and out of jail walked onto a Chicago train and shot 4 people while they were sleeping, killed them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember. Was it one of those fucking speed rails?
It was a commuter train, and the guy walked on there and ended up shooting and killing 4 people who were sleeping.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck that.
So dude, this soft on crime shit is really it's pissing me the fuck off. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if that was one of my kids and they got stomped to death, I'm gonna put my hands in the Lord and I'm gonna do an eye for an eye. I'm just saying, I would go fucking batshit crazy, and you can blame it on a mental lapse or what is that? What do they call it? Spontaneous insanity or some stupid shit.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know how you could probably blame it on. You could probably blame it on some PTSD or something.
Like Sage,
shit.
We'll go with. I would never wish harm on Ma, but let's say somebody in Burden was fucking tweaked out, robbed your mom, and something awful happened, and then they got a fucking slap on the wrist because some judge went, well, you know, they were on drugs and we want to give them a chance to rehabilitate. Dude, I got a pretty good idea.
No.
What would happen?
They wouldn't make it that far.
Oh.
Exactly.
They wouldn't make it that far. If I knew who it was right then and there, it'd be over that same night.
Yeah,
plain and simple. You talk eye for eye, yeah, it'd be over that same fucking night.
There's a lot of things. I know we're not perfect, but man, there are a lot of things that are really pissing me off lately. Brent's nailing it on the head on one. I'm sorry. If you're a student and you're going to college, by all means, hey, get your education, level up, whatever. But if you take out a loan and you can't repay that loan, why should I or any of us who went into the workforce, or Brent, me and him, we joined the Marines and then workforce after, why should I be paying off your debt? I have a house mortgage, and why doesn't that get paid off? Or how about vets that are coming home with their legs blown off and things like that? Shouldn't they get a pay raise before someone gets their debt paid off? You chose to take on that debt and you can't repay it, and that's my fault. If I fall behind on my house, the government's not going to bail me out. The bank's going to take my fucking house. I'm getting real sick and tired of this because the whole, student forgiveness debt on loans, I'm sorry, that's buying votes. That's simple. That is what it is. It is pure buying fucking votes. And that should be illegal. I don't.
And now here, Brent says if you're an illegal alien, you get a down payment and here, I'm gonna bring him up. You gets a down payment, interest-free loan on a home where America's citizens can't get either.
Dude, until that point, you're getting put into a hotel. Now in New York, dude, the Roosevelt is not a cheap hotel. That is a fucking nice hotel. Was a nice hotel.
Yeah.
But the Roosevelt, you're getting put up in that. You're getting food, but they were bitching about the food. So then you're getting, New York's doing a card that they load every month so you can go out and buy your own food. You're getting free Medicare. Dude.
Free cell phones.
I have a problem with this because, hey, my family's got insurance, but right now I don't. I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying that I'm hurting. We're okay, but to afford private insurance is expensive. So they're covered, but I'm not. As of right now, I'm not covered. But yet I could go to the VA, but I don't want to go to the fucking VA for medical. All they want to do
I hear that's not too good.
No, dude, it fucking sucks. Ask Brent. Hey, Brent, how's the VA for fucking medical? It's bullshit. You get buried under red tape. You get jack shit. Take these pills. Call me in the fucking morning. No, it's garbage. I want to see my fucking doctor. I want to see my people that I've been talking to.
And don't it take like forever to get an appointment through the VA for any kind of doctor's appointment?
It depends on what doctor's on staff that day or where you're going. Like Danville's okay-ish. Like it's still shit. And Springfield, you go to the old doctor's hospital. And no. So, and then how's that fair to Corey? Corey paid his off. My problem with this whole thing is you're not fixing the problem. So when you're doing the student debt forgiveness and paying it off, well, what happens to the next generation that comes in, or the next year, or the next year? You're just going to keep doing it, and it's going to keep expanding. That's how inflation fucking goes big. Government overspending. It's not rocket science. And all the money that we send overseas, if we kept it here, you know how many things we could take care of? Fucking veterans that are homeless, people that have mental issues.
No.
There's a lot of shit that we could take care of if we stop sending over for, hey, we're going to cover the pregnancy testing for Uganda. What?
I've said that time after time after time about how, you got the homeless, the hungry, especially veterans in this country that are just screwed. But yet we're sending all this money to other countries for this, that, and the other. And all that money could very well take care of a good portion of these people here.
I just seen a commercial, the two commercials the other day that kind of like back to back that kind of pissed me off. And I know one's for the APL and it's $21 a month for the APL. And then the other one is for to help build like places for veterans, the towers,
the towers.
Yeah, and it's $11 a month. So APL wants $21 a month, but these guys only want $11 a month. And I'm like, how does APL need $21 a month for animals? and Tunnels to Towers is only $11 a month for veterans.
Because if you
And
ask
the
for
numbers,
if you ask for a lower number, you're more likely to receive that lower number than the higher.
and it just made more sense that I'm going to donate to Tunnels to Towers,
Well, see, you're asking the wrong question.
than APL.
You're asking, why this one is this much and this one is this much. My question is why are all these different organizations having to ask for donations from American citizens when the amount of money that we pay into taxes can't do that? Why is it that every senator,
That's
House representative, and all them that are in Congress need a office budget of $40, $50, $100,000 every single year to re-outfit their office? Why do they need that? Yet we have people that the Tunnel to Towers taking care of vets who are coming home that are missing body parts, and it's this charity organization that's covering that. Why is it people like you and me doing Wrestling for a Cure to help stop childhood cancer? Why is it that the Good Samaritan, citizens of this country are stopping animal cruelty when our government could stop this? The amount of money that we pay into taxes is fucking ridiculous. Remember, we started a revolution over a 2% fucking tax. 2%. Now we're upwards of what? Fucking 22%? And you're telling me that with all the technology, with more people, and us paying higher in taxes, we can't take care of our own? Get the fuck out of here. Just saying.
We need to get back to taking care of our own first, and somebody needs to understand that, but they just don't. We do. The common people do.
I saw
why we probably do need you in the fucking office.
I saw a photo today that would have made you like, fuck yeah, that's America. And it was the flag, and it had 1775 across it. And it said, taxation and corruption were running rampant, and we cleaned house. And then it says 2024, house has gotten dirty again. It's time to clean, or time to spring clean. Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That is badass.
You want to know why people are getting fed up and starting to get angry and pissed off? Sage, you've had a job ever since you were actually working while you were in high school, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I had a job since I was 16.
Bubba?
Yep.
So we've been paying taxes our entire life. Yet some dipshit who comes over here is all of a sudden getting housing, food, Medicare, phone, and my taxes are paying for it, but yet I can't afford insurance, medical insurance. I got a problem.
Straight kicking the dick.
Major kick to the dick. And with that, I'm going to have me a motherfucking shot.
Yeah, shot.
You guys, I found something now that I already knew this. But there's still laws that were made a very, very long time ago that are still technically laws today.
They're still technically on the books,
even though they're not enforced. But, and I'm going to read this. And ladies, don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger.
Yell at Bubba.
Nothing to do with this.
I like how he to put that proclamation in there. Ladies, I'm just a messenger.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
Tyler Cooley is backstage for one.
Cooley.
As you would.
So it says this is one law that I would never want to see enforced. A bizarre Illinois law allegedly requires women to call bachelors a name that will disturb many.
Uh-oh.
When I saw this, I made the mistake of mentioning to my wife that I lived in Illinois when she met me. She was not amused. I found a list of dumb laws, and one on the books in Illinois is a bit ridiculous. It says, and I quote, a state law in Illinois mandates that all bachelors shall be called master, not mister, when addressed by their female counterparts.
Master?
Yes.
So if you're
So,
bachelor,
and it's supposed to be until they're married. But yeah, they're
I'm
supposed
a
to call
bachelor, so
called master. It said I wanted to confirm this is true, so my research led me to a story by WGN a few years ago mentioning the same dumb Illinois law. So I trust the many smart TV people there know what they're talking
Illinois
about.
law.
When I see laws like this, I realize that many were made laws during eras perhaps a century ago, but I'm having a hard time understanding what purpose this was supposed to serve.
This is fantastic.
Did the guy who proposed this, since you know a lady didn't come up with this gem of an idea, did he also require that his friends call him king?
so wait a minute. You mean to tell me that this motherfucker right here, his girlfriend is supposed to call him master?
When did I ever
Yes.
fucking say that, babe? I think I want you to fucking call me master. The fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, it's an Illinois state law.
If I'm your master, then you're my mastress or something.
Wow.
Did you just call her a mattress?
you
Yeah,
Cooley,
he called her a mattress.
Cooley, you just fucked that up, dude.
Like, how are you just gonna assume that I want you to call me master? What kind of nasty-
You just called
That's like,
Are you
Like-
just gonna like sleep on her? Or, I mean, what the hell?
please don't
You're
call
my mattress.
please don't call me daddy either, because that I ain't
It
your
says,
daddy.
as a certified male who used to be a bachelor, there's no scenario where I should ever have been called master without bursting into outrageous laughter. I double dare
I'm a
any
bachelor.
Illinois bachelor these days to ask one of his lady friends to abide by this law. If you do, please
I'm about to
capture
message
video of the
Carla
moment
right now.
and for the rest of us to enjoy.
Okay. Guys, please
Where's
vote me in
Carla?
the presidency because we have got to go through the books and clean some of this shit up. You know, in Missouri, that if you cuss in front of women and children, technically you can be fined.
I've
That
heard
is
that.
still a law on the books. If you cuss in front of women and children, you can get a fine.
Yeah.
I'd go broke.
And I mean, there's laws like, like some places you can get fined that for spitting on the sidewalk.
Hey, you know that I don't know what state it is, but there is a state that if you drop a pickle and it does not bounce a like certain height or whatever, it's illegal to sell that pickle.
Well, yeah, I mean, it should be. You don't want to sell a pickle that's been dropped.
Coley, you're muted. What are you saying?
Sorry, I was asking a question to somebody over here. I was reading Brent's comment, his last comment.
Who took the fucking water?
The baby's in the water.
Oh.
Anyway, I was looking at Brent's last comment. Did Putin really endorse Harris?
Yes, he did.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He wants someone
What
who's
the
not
fuck?
in the place.
He wants somebody that he can easily win over and control.
He knows that she wouldn't stand up to foreign enemies.
But Putin doesn't. Putin. It doesn't matter about Putin. He's in Russia.
He
Also,
wants someone.
I'm calling bait. I wasn't being serious.
He wants someone to fuck up this country. So
Which is why everyone's
He
got
can
to
just invade and take over.
vote for me.
But this also, I found it says some dumb laws that are in Illinois is in Mount Pulaski.
Oh shit!
It is illegal for girls to throw snowballs, but boys can.
Wait, in Mount Pulaski, which is like fucking what 30 minutes up the road.
Right.
It's illegal for girls to throw snowballs?
Fuck that. Anastasia, you want to go to Mount Pulaski during the winter? I'd need you to throw snowballs and just be illegal.
In Eureka, mustached men are prohibited from kissing women. And until recently, men were also barred from walking around without a shirt on in public in Eureka. Let's see.
That's where Six Flags is.
No, that's Eureka, Missouri.
And I know
Missouri.
Eureka, Illinois.
Oh, Missouri. Okay, Eureka. There's a Eureka, Illinois?
Apparently.
I don't think I've ever been to Eureka, Illinois.
It's probably up north and we just don't give a shit about it.
Illinois also has many laws that involve alcohol consumption. For example, in Bloomington, you are not allowed to order a bottle of water from a bar and attempt to leave with it. Pullman residents are prohibited from sitting on a curb and drinking their alcoholic beverages out of a bucket.
Out of a bucket? First off, why are you drinking
Who the
it out
fuck
of
does that?
bucket? But
someone had to have been doing it in the first place.
I know, dude. You're right. Every stupid fucking law that's out there is because somebody did something that pissed somebody off. But why the fuck are you out there drinking your booze out of a fucking bucket? The only time I've ever, I'm not saying that I never did, but I've ever drinking booze out of a bucket is when it was jungle juice, and that's when everything was just poured into a fucking bucket.
I have actually drank out of a bucket.
Well, I had to, and there was also this one time when Mr. Will Hyatt and my brother Daniel poured 13 beers into this octobong that looked like a bucket and made me do it on my birthday. And I was fucking almost trashed before my birthday party started. And that resembled a bucket, but it had 8 arms coming off of it, and I was the only one doing it.
Bongzilla.
Thank you.
Do you guys remember downtown Springfield?
Yes.
With a lot of salt.
Downtown Springfield used to have that bar Catch 22.
Yeah, and that's where I got one.
I remember Catch 22. A bucket of alcohol. I thought they called it the bucket of love or something like that.
What was the place around the corner from that where for your birthday you got that big ass fucking fishbowl? Two Brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
Two Brothers. Yeah.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. These places don't really do that stuff anymore.
No, then there was another one that was across from Catch 22 where you could get dude, they had the best fucking Bloody Marys. And I'll tell you what, we went out for LPC's birthday. And this was back when NMW was like 5. We were only 5 years old or whatever, but we were bar hopping. And you remember they used to have these little pills that you could take and it would prevent you from getting a hangover. Well, John Salinger, he had these fucking hangover things. And he popped one of the pills. And we went and did some drinks, and you're supposed to like do it every hour or every other or some shit like that. By the time we got to we went through Catch, went to Two Brothers, went to O'Malley's, went to fucking, I can't remember the other one. We ended up down at the Spot. And then when we come around from the Spot is when we hit the place with the Bloody Marys. And dude, John was so fucking hammered, dude. He was literally out the back door puking over this wall, vowing that he was going to kick my ass. Because at every bar we went to, I bought him a shot of Tequila Rose. And he swore to God, he was like, dude, where's Wells? I'm going to kick Wells' ass. And they're like, dude, he's standing right next to you. He couldn't see me because I was only 20 feet, but he could not fucking see me. He was that fucking drunk. Oh, I miss those days.
He also says, Illinois is also home to many interesting and odd dog laws. For example, many cities prohibit making faces at dogs. This one may have some merit, as making the wrong face at a canine could be considered provocation if the animal goes on to bite or attack you. Illinois follows strict liability system under 510 ILCS 5.1 for dog bites. So if you make faces at a dog that attacks you, you may have the right to file a civil lawsuit against the dog's owner. Other fascinating dog laws in Illinois include being prohibited from allowing your dog to drink whiskey or smoke cigars.
All right, who let their fucking dog smoke cigars to get that on the fucking law books?
I mean, we used to give our dog beer,
allowing their dogs to smell bad.
Wait, repeat that one?
Dog owners are prohibited from allowing their dogs to smell bad.
Man, I know a lot of people that are in violation of that law.
These are just a couple of the strange dog and animal laws in the state that are likely many others we have yet to hear about.
So it's okay to give your dog
Daniel?
beer, but you can't give your dog whiskey.
There are regulations against toys. You might be surprised to learn of some of the strangest laws regarding toys, including slingshots, kites, and bikes. Many of the state's premises liability laws might apply in these instances. For example, you are legally prohibited from flying a kite in Chicago.
Really?
Bicyclists are prohibited from engaging in fancy riding. However, the law does not define what fancy riding is, so you may not be sure whether you are breaking the law while riding your bike on Illinois city streets.
Hey, that one sounds like a fucking cop-out to get somebody a ticket if you're under your quota. That's fancy riding. We got to give you a ticket, but yet you can't give me a definition of what the fuck it is.
Additionally, law enforcement officers are allowed to use a slingshot, but anyone else is prohibited from doing so.
Wait, it's illegal to have a slingshot in Illinois? Or
Yes, so.
But yet they still sell them.
In premises liability cases or defective product claims, property owners and toy, bike, or part manufacturers can be sued if the victim's damages if their negligence contributed to the accident. You could expect the defense to argue you broke one of these strange Illinois laws in an attempt to reduce their financial liability. And now why is it illegal to fish in pajamas in Chicago? No one knows why it is illegal to fish in pajamas in Chicago. Other weird fishing related laws include being prohibited from fishing on your wedding day, having sex while hunting, and even fishing while sitting on a giraffe's neck.
As we said, some of the stupid laws that are out there are there because somebody pulled it off. I want to meet the fucker who went fishing on a giraffe's neck.
Exactly.
And
It is
Anastasia,
unclear where these laws originated, but if you plan to fish in the Windy City, do what you can to avoid these interesting situations.
Anastasia has a weird one. You may be
Yeah, that's weird.
convicted of a class 4 felony and punishable for up to 3 years in state prison for the crime of eavesdropping on your own conversation. How do you eavesdrop on your own conversation?
Daniel, I am not calling you back.
I'm just.
Did you see the
I'm
one
not sure.
before that? She said, in
not-
Eureka, Illinois, if a guy has a mustache, he can't kiss a woman.
Yeah, Bubba mentioned that.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't.
Yeah,
go
so
there,
I don't know how you
Tyler.
eavesdrop on your own conversation.
That one, dude, technically speaking, if it's your own conversation, aren't you? You're there listening anyway. So aren't we all in violation of that one, technically?
I mean, right now we're violating we're all going to jail right now.
You're all fucking felons. Cooley, don't drop the soap, homie. That kind of look.
He's all like, whoa.
They're gonna call you master.
You're gonna call me master, boy.
Wow, dude. Fuck.
I'm gonna make them my bitch.
Ooh, damn.
Oh
Better
shit!
get that shank ready.
Now the shank is the art of. It needs to be a shiv.
I don't understand that one. That's how is that possible or not possible? Or
I mean, would it be like you have to have a recording device and you're recording your own conversation? Is that the eavesdropping part?
or would that be, hey, I got to go to the bathroom, hang on, and you act like you're putting them on hold and you're listening to somebody else and eavesdropping on your conversation if they start talking ill about you when you're supposedly not on?
I don't know, because Connie just said the same thing I was kind of saying, like with recording the conversation without permission from the other.
Hi, John.
You weren't making
Why would
any
it be called
mistake.
eavesdrop? Wouldn't it just be recording your own conversation to get the other?
But now with the, it's not illegal to record anybody now, especially in public. You can record and video anyone.
Listen,
Yeah.
man, I wouldn't last an hour in prison. All right?
He's not wrong. I'm saying 20 minutes stop.
I don't even think I'd last 5 minutes in prison.
Nasty one would last a lifetime.
A nasty one would last a lifetime.
Coley would definitely be a power bottom. Oh, shit.
Now, in Illinois, according to state law, it is illegal to speak English. The officially recognized language is American.
Okay, that's stupid.
So
American is not a
can't-
language.
Is this not American? What about this? Is this American?
That's kind of scary that you actually have that accent.
I am so sorry.
American is not a language. English is.
In your
Whoever wrote that law is dumb as fuck.
That was someone trying to disparage us from England, just like some people don't want to, like when we were pissed off at France there, what, in the late 90s? They're not French fries anymore. It's just fries, or no, freedom fries.
Yeah.
Like
Freedom fries, yeah.
And
In Des Plaines, Illinois, wheelbarrows
The
with for
planes.
sale signs may not be chained to trees.
if I lived in the plains, I would so get a wheelbarrow, chain it to a tree, and stick a for sale sign on it. I dare you to get me a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
And this is for Kluge, even
No,
though he's not here.
I would put a for rent sign on it just to be that dick.
Well,
Because
Kluge, if you see this one's for you.
we all know what Kluge's doing right now, right?
Uh,
It's his bowling night.
Wow, Ric Flair. Damn. That's
So
Coley, don't read
in,
that.
in
that's not even how you
Evanston,
spell my
Illinois,
last. What the fuck? Where did you get a V from?
I told you don't read that.
Well, if he's typing on a laptop, the C and the V
Tyler
are right next to each
Volley?
other.
C is next to the V, just saying.
Tyler
On
Volley?
the laptop, yes.
Or he's doing the talk to text.
so
And technically, that'd be
Evanston,
volley.
Illinois, bowling is forbidden.
And where?
Evanston, Illinois.
Up near Chicago.
It is also illegal to go trick or treating on Halloween.
Bullshit.
It is unlawful to change clothes in an automobile with the curtains drawn, except in case of a fire.
The curtains?
Wait. So you mean to tell me that if you're changing clothes in a car, you have to actually have it clear to where everyone can see?
I do that anyway.
Unless there's a fire.
LOL, just
Yeah.
busted your balls, Cooley. I know, not Ric Flair. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, where'd the V come from?
Hey,
In
Coley,
Homer, Illinois,
go get a car and make your girl have her change her outfit and stand outside the car. She can't block the windows, so it's.
I'll stand right in front of the car. I'll sit on the hood.
in Homer, Illinois, it is against the law to use a slingshot unless you are a law enforcement officer.
I fat fingered that Cooley.
In Illinois, it is illegal for anyone to give, we already talked about lighted cigars to dogs, cats, and other domesticated animal kept as pets.
I do that all the time, not Ric Flair.
In Chicago, it is also illegal to take a French poodle to the opera.
What? People take their dogs to the opera?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, some high aristocrat back in the day used to take their poodle to the opera, and it made all kinds of noise. But because they were powerful, no one could do nothing about it. So the politicians made it a fucking law. I guarantee that's how that one came out.
In Kirkland, Illinois, bees are not allowed to fly over the village or through any of Kirkland's streets.
How the fuck are you going to stop an insect from flying over the streets in the village?
And what are you going to do? You going to find the bee?
You going to arrest the fucking bee? There had to have been a contest who could come up with the dumbest fucking law.
Law, it forbids eating in a place that is on fire.
What? What the
First off, why the fuck aren't you getting out?
If there's a place on fire and I'm in the middle of eating, I'm get out of that bitch.
There's a town called Kenilworth, Kenilworth. A rooster must step back 300 feet from any residence if he wishes to crow. And hens that wish to cackle must step 200 feet back from any residence.
You really think
because they can measure out?
Again, that's up to the owner of that animal. But how? I don't, dude. My fucking head hurts.
And then, of course, listed as normal, and that's the one about it's against the law to make faces at dogs. And then about Anastasia commented about the class 4 felony of punishable for eavesdropping on your own conversation. And I've got listed some of these dumb laws from like any state you want to know. Like I bet you Florida's probably got some screwed up laws.
Not Rick. Just Bubba. You can't say Chicago wrong. Oh, not Ric Flair. Not.
Now, in Sarasota, Florida, it is illegal to sing in a public place while attired in a swimsuit. Which it's Florida. A lot of people are wearing swimsuits. In Florida, a special law prohibits unmarried women from parachuting on Sunday, or she shall risk arrest, fine, and/or jail.
Oh, babe, you ain't ever got to worry about that because I know damn well I ain't going parachuting. I don't know about you, but no, you got me fucked up.
Well, just get married and then you ain't got to worry about it.
I jump out of a plane.
Florida law prohibits or forbids rats to leave the ship stocked in Tampa Bay. Let's see. If an elephant is left tied to a parking meter, the parking fee has to be paid just as it would for a vehicle.
So,
yeah, because there's all kinds of elephants in Florida, you know.
In Kansas, it's
what the fuck?
To hunt whales.
In Florida, failure to tell your neighbor his house is on fire is illegal.
I didn't know there was wells in Kansas. Am I missing something?
Neither did I.
Unless they're talking.
I sure hope somebody would tell their neighbor that their house is on fire. Could you imagine? Oh, look, his house is on fire. Let's record this shit.
Wait, you're saying
you know what?
You'd be shocked that would happen, but the fact is, nowadays people would record shit that's going down and being fucked up and not tell nobody.
Yeah,
that's a
They'd be on their TikTok instead.
In Florida, it's illegal.
Their TikTok, their Instagram, they would be.
It's illegal to fish while driving across the bridge.
You know what?
That'd be really hard too.
I gotta see this.
It is illegal to skateboard without a license.
I didn't know they had licenses so you can skateboard.
Women may be fined for falling asleep under a hairdryer, as can the salon owner. And in Florida, you are not allowed to break more than 3 dishes per day or chip the edges of more than 4 cups and/or saucers.
All right. In what year, Anastasia, did that fucking law come into existence?
Wow. Yeah,
that
sounds like
dude, I am fucking game to try this, dude.
Drive-by fishing. Oh,
yes, I'm fucking game.
In Ackworth, Georgia, all citizens must own a rake.
I could almost see that, especially if they have trees. But could you imagine, dude, having a small private pond, being on a golf cart and just drive-by fishing on a golf cart around that pond, seeing what you could catch? That would be the shit.
It's kind of like trolling in a way.
Yes, and we're gonna film it.
In Georgia,
in the beginning of it, we got to put we're about to do some real stupid shit, and all caution should be taken.
Yeah, so it's against the law to tie a giraffe to a telephone pole or street lamp in Georgia. Donkeys may not be kept in bathtubs.
again,
Who's doing this?
In Gainesville, Georgia, chicken must be eaten with the hands.
with the hands.
How
Yeah.
else are you going to eat
How else
chicken?
do you eat a fucking chicken?
Well, I mean, unless it's like a chicken breast, and then or grilled chicken breast, so you eat it by the sandwich, or you can cut it. But I mean,
And I love this
what
one.
other kind of chicken?
In Georgia, it is illegal to use profanity in the presence of a corpse.
Of a corpse?
Yes.
I don't think the corpse gives a good goddamn.
Neither do I.
In Jonesboro, it's illegal to say, "Oh boy."
Yeah, but in Jonesboro, they can do all sorts of other shit.
In Maine, Anastasia put, in Maine, you may not step out of a plane during flight.
Oh, what the hell?
You know what? No. Don't make it a law. Make it real simple. Hey, look, if during flight, if you want to step out the fucking plane, dude, I am all for nature taking its course. The Darwin Awards, stop putting warning labels on shit. It'll sort itself the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because, dude, seriously, car manuals in our time tell you how to change the battery. Car manuals nowadays tell you not to drink the fluid in the battery.
Marietta, Georgia, though it's illegal
D.B.
to
Cooper
spit
did
from
it.
a car or bus,
Yeah,
but
that wasn't in
citizens
Maine.
may spit from a truck.
Okay, you can't spit from a car or a bus, but you can spit from a truck.
Yes.
Dutchman, of course it is.
In Hawaii, all residents may be fined as a result of not owning a boat.
Are you reading
What?
these, Dutchman?
So Tyler would be screwed.
You get
Yeah,
a
you
fine
could
for
be
not
fined.
owning a boat?
Yes.
Hold up, Bubba.
In Hawaii, coins are not allowed to be placed in one's ears.
Bubba, pause. In New Orleans, it's illegal to fart in public unless you shit your pants. In New Orleans, it's illegal to use Tide Pods as a condom. I would hope that would definitely. In New Orleans, it's illegal to fuck your male cousin. Dude!
Whoa.
What?
Jerome, what the hell?
Skeletor, you want to enlighten us here, bud? Something? Stop playing with the dude's finger and cheer.
Also in Hawaii, it is illegal to get a tattoo behind your ear or on your eyelid unless in the presence of a registered physician.
What?
Okay. I mean, eyelid I can see, but behind the ear, I don't know.
I didn't know she was my cousin. Oh, shit.
I mean, mistakes happen, I guess.
In Indiana, all males 18 to 50 years old must work 6 days a year on public roads.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
It's also
Teach them some responsibility.
spiteful gossip and talking behind a person's back are illegal.
Wait, repeat that one.
Spiteful gossip and talking behind a person's back are illegal.
You know what? I agree with that. If you can't say it to someone's fucking face, don't say it. I like that one.
In South Bend, Indiana, it is illegal to make a monkey smoke a cigarette.
I would hope so.
Ecstasy,
They got tiny little
alcohol,
lungs, and they're cool.
ecstasy, alcohol, and pepperoni pizza apparently is.
Never blame the pizza.
Unless it's pineapple on pizza.
Oh, well, hey, some people are cool with pineapple on pizza.
I like pineapple on pizza. Sorry.
Bathing is
So do
prohibited
I.
during the winter.
What'd you say?
Bathing?
Bathing is prohibited in the winter.
No.
What? No.
In Beach
If anything,
Grove,
go out and roll in the snow and use that.
in Beach Grove, Indiana, it is forbidden to eat watermelon in the park.
Why are we talking
Bullshit. Beach Grove is covered in, I'm sorry, Skeletor. Folk. They would stand up to that.
Why are we talking about Indiana?
I'm just going through.
Oh, he's
some of
been
these
bouncing
different-
all over the United States.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy laws. So
He said New Orleans is illegal to own a pet gorilla.
Dude, I think owning a fucking pet gorilla would be dangerous to begin in, no matter what fucking state you're in, city or.
Yeah, I would own an orangutan or a spider monkey, but
If it was an orangutan, would you name it Clyde?
you're fucking right, I would.
Yes, you
Left
would.
turn, Clyde.
Fred owned a spider monkey, and he killed it by feeding it Taco Bell. Oh, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Man,
Hey, it's 20 to 9. Sage, would you like some Dr. Sage questions?
I think we need to do some Dr. Sage.
Dr. Sage.
Calling Dr. Sage.
All
Get
right,
it.
are you ready for this?
Get it.
Dr. Sage, I've been having a lot of difficulty sleeping at night. I'll sleep for a few hours, then shoot up wide awake as if it's time to get up, but it's only been 3 to 4 hours. Been going on for a few months. Dr. Sage, what's going on? Signed, Black Ops, Dead Ops.
Well, sounds like you might have a little bit of stress in your life and not enough release in your life. Yeah, you might need to relax a little bit,
Weed and sex.
get a little stress out of your life. So yeah, I would say weed, sex, maybe a little bit of alcohol. I don't know, maybe a night out. But you definitely need to get some stress out of your life. Can't all be work. You need to have a little play in there.
I suggest sex
So
before
find
bed.
some time. Find some time and get some frustrations out, and you'll sleep a lot better. That's my advice.
Play with titties as much as possible.
Or, I mean,
That
yeah,
always
since
works.
we don't know whether you're male or female,
Right.
play with titties. Or do what you got to do. But definitely get some stress out. Because stress will weigh you down no matter what. Figure out what you got to do and do it. Get some stress out.
Anastasia, Coley is
Cheers.
stressed out. He needs titties.
He's
Titties.
stressed out.
He does. He looks like he needs a big old hug. That's
You
me
all right
hugging
there,
Cooley.
Cooley? All right.
Coley, do you need to play with titties? Coley. Hey,
Cooley,
Cooley, do you need a nappy?
oh, dude,
Oh,
what the shit?
Cooley went blank on us.
Hey, look at that, Coley. You see that?
Anastasia says, listen, if he wants him, I won't deny him the touch.
I would have gave him a big old hug because he's my guy. I like Cooley.
All right. Next one is Dr. Sage. I made a new friend who you would classify as a illegal foreigner. He's nice and young,
What?
and he wants to try to apply for citizenship. Dr. Sage, we have tried to get a hold of immigration, but they give him the runaround. What can we do to get him a green card? Signed, Maple Leaf 3.
Honestly,
Port of
just yeah, port of entry is really a good place to start. And just keep trying. The green card is definitely the way to go. Don't get one out of a Uno box. It never fucking works. Trust me.
Especially if it's the reverse.
Yeah, don't get the reverse card. That definitely doesn't work. You go right back over. But yeah, port of entry. And trust me, if you have any information that is valuable, they like valuable information. Trust me. You'll get accepted quicker than shit if you have valuable information. But port of entry is a good way to go, and that will help you move along in your status real quick.
Join the military.
Other than that, yes, offer to join the military. That will move you along even quicker, especially if you're young, because they like young soldiers. But yeah, that's my advice, bro. Or chick, I can't remember what you said the name was, or if there was a name.
It was signed Maple Leaf 3. But they're talking
Maple
about
Leaf 3.
a guy.
Are you from Canada? If you're Canadian, it should be a lot easier than being Mexican. I'm sorry, somehow it is. But Maple Leaf sounds like it's from Canada.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute.
Port of entry and
can I interject?
Yeah.
If you're from Canada, go to Texas, go to the port of entry, and tell them Trudeau sucks, and you're in.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll get you there real quick.
You got to go to a red state, though, if you're going to say Trudeau sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, you should be able to get in and do it the right way. That's all we ever ask is do it the right way, and we'll accept you with open arms. No problem. No questions asked.
Now, I have one last Dr. Sage question. I was only said 3.
Yes, this stingy ass Tyler only sent 3. That fucking mook.
Says Dr. Sage, I have been having some fantastic and great sex the past few weeks.
Lucky fucker.
Oh, lucky you.
I banged my girlfriend and her friend and spent most of the summer with them ass naked and outside. Dr. Sage, want to join next year? A strap-on doesn't hurt that much. Signed, whistling asshole.
Fucking Skeletor. I know this is you.
Nope. I don't get down like that. Nope, not happening. I don't need no whistling hootie out of my boo-hootie. No, thank you. Nope. Now, if this was all chicks, I would be down, but I don't need to be coming in and there being another dick. Nope. No whistling. Nope.
Now, if that was signed Carla, it might have been a different story. But
Yeah. Carla. Dear Carla. But
and that
no,
is all I
no,
got
no,
for
no,
Dr.
no.
Sage today.
That is so sad that we ended on that kind of a note because I mean I was intrigued at first with that one, but as soon as we got to the strap on and whistling booty holes, it went a different direction.
I will say this, well played,
Oh,
because it started off where you got the fuck you finger for having the
yeah,
great awesome sex, and with her friend, and you got the double fuck you fingers from us, and then
yeah,
do you want to join? Shot up real quick,
yeah. That was
and
interesting.
then strap on, and
Whew, gone,
so
Gonzo.
yeah, well played, but
Oh,
fuck you.
definitely. Oh man, that turned into a shit show real quick.
Real quick. Real fucking quick.
Obviously, we're not going to have any moments of Zen tonight because I don't know how to present shit.
All right.
And I can't do it on this computer. So sorry about your damn luck. It is what it is. But if Kluge was here, he could work that shit.
But
He
no,
said
he
he's
has to
playing with
be
his
out bowling.
balls. Hey, what up, Cooley? Look at you. Oh, yeah, you're back in the beanie. You're fucking. Yeah. Now you're the Cooley we remember.
I did just get a news story that out of Springfield, two
Oh,
people
shit.
are hospitalized after a crash involving a retired police sergeant near Lake Springfield Thursday night.
Oh, I heard about this.
The Illinois State Police said a Toyota Tundra was traveling north on East Lakeshore Drive near Lackwood Drive around 9:20 p.m. The truck turned left in front of a Kawasaki motorcycle traveling south, failing to yield the right of way to the motorcycle. Both the driver and passenger of the motorcyclist were ejected and taken to a hospital for serious injuries. The driver of the Toyota Tundra,
Sage, listen to
50-year-old
this.
former Springfield police officer Michael Egan, was ticketed for the crash. Illinois State Police officials said additional charges could be filed after results from a toxicology report become known. The department is undergoing an internal investigation to ensure all policies procedures were followed.
They were not. Video has come out. A passerby noticed what was going on and started fucking recording. This cop was out celebrating because he was retiring the next day. So he was stumbling around, apparently drunk. ISP, when they showed up, were letting him sit, letting him relax, had given him water, and in the process of a couple hours, had still not given him a breathalyzer.
They're allowing him to sober up.
They were allowing him to sober up. Dude, when you suspect someone of drunk driving, you immediately do a breathalyzer or you do field sobriety test. Yeah. He was allowed to chill, no test, no breathalyzer. Dude, I am for back the blue, but it's shit like this, I can't fucking back you. They definitely were looking out for his ass. Video showed this motherfucker he could barely stand. Then when the cop was like, hey, go ahead and sit down, he went to shut his door. He couldn't even do it. And then fucking just leaned against the back of his vehicle. Dude, come on, man.
It says both active and retired law enforcement officers must be held to the same standards to maintain public trust and uphold the integrity of the Springfield Police Department, stated the Springfield Police Chief Ken Scarlett. A spokesperson with the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office said her office was not involved in the response to the crash.
See, unfortunately, with cops, I don't think you can have the same standards. You have to be held to a higher standard because you are entrusted to protect the law. So you're held to, I'm sorry, but you're held to a higher standard, in my opinion. And when you do shit like this, you lose trust. And what is the one thing that the news media will fucking plaster police for? You're playing right into their hand when you do shit like this. I understand that one of the state police that was on scene, that could have been a buddy of theirs. This cop that was retiring had 20 something plus years. I understand he may be your friend, but dude, if I fuck up, I know Sage is going to have my back and he'll be there for me, whether I'm right or wrong, but he'll also be the one to tell me, dude, you fucked up. It is what it is.
Yeah. But on another note, did you guys see that they're down to 7 candidates now for new Sangamon County Sheriff?
They're down to 7?
They're down to 7 candidates to replace the Sangamon County Sheriff that got pretty much drove out after that Massey case.
Do you know the name of the 7?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, have all of you gone to my page, clicked on the link, and revoted? I dropped down to 8th. Need to get that number back up.
You want to post that?
You
link
need
to that?
to.
Well,
I think it was a news break.
What the fuck?
And something just a little interesting tidbit for baseball fans. The other day, a rookie, Ben Joyce, broke the record for the fastest strikeout pitch in baseball history. He's the closer for the Los Angeles Angels. And he threw a pitch Tuesday night that reached a new mark at 105.5 miles per hour. That's a fast pitch.
Yeah. All right. I've got the 7 names here. The names are, Jay, you ready?
Yeah.
Timothy Becker. He's the Athens Chief of Police and retired Chief of Staff from Illinois State Police. Paula. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Paula Crouch, Chief Deputy Circuit Clerk of Sangamon County and retired lieutenant from Springfield Police Department. Bryce Benton, not Jose. Give me a minute, Jose.
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 No,
Jose.
give me
That's
a minute.
Nasty Juan.
Give me a minute. Nasty one. Bryce Benton, Illinois State Police Division of Criminal Investigation, Intelligence Command, Special Agent Task Force Officer. Nancy Finley, Salmon County Sheriff's Office Sergeant. Mike Harth, Salmon County Sheriff's Office Sergeant. Chris Mueller, Salmon County Central Dispatch and Executive Director, retired lieutenant from the Springfield Police Department. And Brian Pruitt, retired from the Illinois State Police, captain of District 10, Troop 7. So those are the 7 names that they have. And right now, I think the 2 possibly best choices are either Chris Mueller or Bryce Benton. That's my opinion. Bryce Benton, I mean, Special Agent Task Force Officer, State Police Division of Criminal Intelligence Command. That's a pretty good fucking background. And then Chris Mueller, granted, right now he just does Salmon County Central Dispatch and Executive Director, a retired lieutenant from Springfield Police Department. Sounds pretty goddamn good, too. But I really like the sound of Bryce Benton.
What the fuck?
But that's what they got to narrow down to. I think they'll be voting like next week.
That is crazy.
What's crazy?
So Kurt Angle has officially signed on to celebrity boxing. Should be interesting.
Kurt Angle, huh?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
All right, everyone. I put the link up there. Click on the Face of Horror link and vote for me. Need to get my numbers back up.
Put that in our chat, group chat too, would you, Jason?
What's that?
Put that link up in our group chat too. Did you guys see that whole thing about Odyssey Jones got straight up fired by WWE?
I heard about it. Didn't pay much attention about it.
I guess he just disappeared off TV and then off the roster, and supposedly it was something to do with domestic violence. And next thing you know, it's a story come out that they actually fired him for.
So I know they were prepping him to be a new member of the New Day.
Yeah.
I think he dropped out number 8 Skeletor. I think that's what I heard him say. Yeah.
Moved up to,
look at this.
Moved up to 7th.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm just letting everybody know the door has only moved once, and I think that's because maybe somebody farted. I'm not sure.
Did you kick that fucking door and tell them no entry?
Do y'all notice with my fucking safety ass glasses, I look like fucking a retarded Timu Batman?
What's new?
Dude, you look like you got some straight brand new BCs in boot camp, homie.
Oh shit! Hang on, let me look at this shit.
Brand new BCs in boot camp.
Fucking straight up radar glasses, radar dishes. No shit. Oh.
And the
So
hairnet.
how's and the hairnet? Yeah, I hate the hairnet. I hate the hairnet. I hate the Timu Batman. Sounds right. Thanks, Anastasia. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Well, we had some
we're good.
fucking news and laws and other shit that we're going through. The 17th and 25th of this month, we have McAllister's Deli booked on West Isles.
Oh, fucking fantastic, dude. Got McAllister's. I got one I'm working on. I gotta go in. I talked to him over the phone, but I gotta go in and talk to him in person. So it's a business here in Jacksonville, and just hope, I'm not gonna say any hits. I just hope everybody likes pizza. About fucking dropped it. Did you hear me drop it?
No.
Oh, well, good. So, oh shit.
We also had the news for like the next serial killer. I'm pretty sure that the next serial killer was going to be a Vincent Arroyo, 39, out of Prunedale, California. It's in Northern California. He decided, listen to this shit. He went on a 3-hour shooting rampage, killing 81 animals. The animals were 14 goats, 9 chickens, 7 ducks, 5 rabbits, a guinea pig, 33 parakeets and cockatoos, a pony, and 2 mini horses.
What the fuck did that?
And a partridge in a pear tree.
What the fuck did the hamster do?
Guinea pig.
Or what the fuck did guinea pig do?
What the fuck did any of them do?
Ah, that's why did he do it?
They were there.
He was just nuts. I don't know.
I have no idea. That's all there is nowadays. Just a bunch of nutbags, it seems like.
Let's see.
Where's your buddy at, Sage? Your buddy was supposed to come on.
He ended up having a family thing tonight that he couldn't get out of. Yeah. So that, and I forgot to remind him. Yeah.
To remind him.
A little bit of my fault, and a little bit of his fault. I thought I did, but that was on Tuesday, and he's working full time and in class full time. So on Tuesday, when I reminded him, he lost it between now and then, and totally forgot.
Oh,
and
well.
Scheduled family thing for tonight, and you know he's married, 1 kid.
Yeah.
Family thing, school and work, so shit gets lost in the fucking brains. And he also plays a lot of D&D and video games, so he forgets shit.
I cannot get behind D&D. I tried it. I hate it. I can't get behind D&D.
Well, he doesn't just play that. He plays WoW and all that shit.
I can't even get
and
behind
I know
WoW.
you do
Shit.
WoW.
No, I do not do WoW.
You played WoW.
When the hell did you hear me? Can I get my fucking phone to stand up? When the hell did you hear me play WoW?
I could have swore you had people coming over to play some video game one time, or some game night you were doing. You had your friends coming over.
Monster Hunter, where you take swords against monsters, but you're not like sitting there waving hands on the game. Ooh, no, you're actually jumping on these motherfucking dragons and plunging your sword into their back. Call of Duty, you know.
He said duty.
Cock of Duty, modern.
He did say duty.
That is a cheesy joke, but I
Oh shit. So how's everybody
The
else doing
specialist
tonight? Yeah.
Doofy and his hairnet.
Oh shit! I just caught my fucking hair down on fire. Fuck.
We're a little upset that you only sent in 3 Ask Dr. Sage questions.
That's all there was.
Wow, people, what the shit?
I guess people got their health for the years. I have no idea.
Is it cold outside? Because you keep like scrunching up and like showing your double chin really good.
Yeah, I said that.
I am sick as shit with allergies, and it is cold out. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to show my triple chin, my turkey chin, all that shit. I'm staying warm.
Your gobbledygooker.
My gobbledygooker, exactly.
Dude, this weekend is going to give us a hint at fall, and then next week it's supposed to go fucking warm again.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being cold. I hate
Fuck
it already.
you, dude. Fall is the great weather. It's
Yeah,
supposed
but-
to be cool in the mornings, cool at night, and just decent during the day.
Yeah, but
Saturday
you get-
night, it's supposed to get down to 40.
That's
Oh,
awesome. That's
shit.
bonfire weather.
Yeah.
The problem is
He knew what I was doing.
the problem is like you all enjoy fall, but what comes after fall? Winter, and nobody wants to do jack shit outside in the winter.
Bonfires. Yeah.
I tell you what, Tyler, when you go to one of Sage's bonfires, then you'll understand and you'll be completely cool with it.
I'm ready for one of them bonfires.
Yeah.
Cooley, what about you? What do you like? You like fall, summer? What do you like?
Cooley wants to play with titties. And he has us toned out.
Cooley.
I like the weather. Not. I don't fucking know. I like it when it's nice out.
Is he stoned?
Really,
right
dude?
now? Wow.
It's nasty one.
That's the weather outside, because that's when I get freaky.
When are you not freaky?
On Sundays, that's God's day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hell no.
Well, I just want to hop in, see how everybody's doing. Quick question for old Tyler. Do you LARP? No, I don't LARP. What the fuck is LARP?
Live action role play.
No. Does
Good
it count
Lord. Is this?
Does it count if you do it in the bedroom?
I mean, I suppose.
Okay, so then yeah.
Do you
LARP.
like playing
There
with
you go.
lightsabers?
Nope.
No, you just display them.
I just display them. Yes.
You guys not watching the football?
Who's on
No,
right
no
now?
football.
Packers are going to win, so it doesn't matter.
You got the Green
Oh.
Bay Packers,
Packers.
versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, yeah, it's Packers.
I did
Who's,
want to watch
who's
it.
winning?
I wanted to watch it
How the
because
Eagles-
what?
The Eagles are winning right now, but I want the Packers to win.
I wanted to watch it because it's in Brazil.
Yeah,
But
that's
Why in the fuck is it in Brazil?
football is trying to reach out. My problem is it's on fucking Peacock Network, and I'm sick and tired of all these different streaming services buying the fucking rights. I don't want
Yeah,
to
no
own
shit.
20 different fucking streaming services.
yeah. How do you think I feel? I had to use the antenna.
See?
All right, well,
Hard to
guys,
do.
I'm gonna
It's hard to
hop
get
off
there.
here. I'm gonna hop off here and get back to work. Good seeing y'all. Catch y'all later. This is T-Boo Bade. Hey, T-Boo Bade. T-Boo Bade.
Hey, we have hit our 2-hour mark. I think it's good
Yeah,
for today.
Go ahead and close it out, I guess, if Sage is up for that.
Let's do it.
All right.
Green Bay is 19, Eagles 24, with 14:09 in the third inning or third quarter.
All right. Let's close her out.
Wow. There we go.
Final thoughts. Let's go with Tyler Cooley.
Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you for tuning in.
All right. Bubba.
Don't go fishing while on a giraffe.
What?
Don't go fishing driving your car across the bridge.
Bullshit, I'm doing that one.
Do not allow your
Yeah, we're doing
dog
that.
to smoke cigars or drink whiskey.
These are all
And,
things that are illegal.
And and support the going to McAllister's Deli. 10% of that goes to Wrestling for a Cure.
Wrestling for a Cure.
Even if you do DoorDash or order through the McAllister's app and have it delivered.
That's all I got.
All right. Let's see, Tyler. You weren't really here too much tonight. You were guarding doors. So,
Hey, that's a hard
what
ass
do you got
fucking
to
job
add?
now. Come on. My final thought: make sure you vote for Jason Wilhite for the Face of Horror. He's in 7th. I saw Bubba hold his phone up earlier. Get him to number 1. All the money's going to the charity. And why the fuck have we got football in Brazil? Obrigado. Football in Brazil is not a soccer.
Every year now, there's a few baseball games that are held in other countries just for.
All right, I gotta get back to work, y'all. Catch you later. So
Deuce.
long, everybody.
See. All right, Mr. President, El Presidente. What do you have to say?
If you're gonna buy drugs and you feel that you get ripped off, don't call the cops. It's not really gonna help your cause. You're gonna have to chalk that up as a lesson learned. I don't know, get a different hobby. Weed's legal. Like, smoke some fucking weed or something. I don't know what else. Other than that, please, let's take the warning labels off of shit and let nature sort it out. Some of you motherfuckers are just, you're fucking dumb. I can't help you. We'll hide 2024. Damn sure ain't gonna do any worse.
Goddamn right. And with that, thanks for tuning in tonight. My final thought is, oh man,
It is.
I really got nothing. Titties are always fine. They're great. They're squishy, and I can't wait to fall face first into a nice set. Dear Carla. But anyways, once again, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check us out next week or next Wednesday, and Sunday. Check out that paranormal podcast that's on at like 8 o'clock, I believe. Open Ghost? That's
Open
not
Ghost.
what's on. But I believe Tyler Cooley had something else to say. So,
Yeah, if anybody that's watching is not busy tomorrow night, I know there's a few promotions running in the area.
yeah, I was going to ask you about wrestling. Yes.
Yeah, there's a few promotions running in the area that I know of. I know Ignite Pro Wrestling is going to be in Heron, Illinois for Pump Up the Volume. Illinois Elite Wrestling is going to be in Granite City for Dysfunction Presents the I don't know how to pronounce it, the Query. However,
Not really sure.
The Quarry. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But those are the only two that I know of. I will most likely be in Granite City tomorrow night, but and this is the first time I'm really trying to say this because I've given the situation time enough, and a lot of people don't know. For those of you that don't know, do not expect me as right because I will not be around. I will be sitting in the crowd at all of them.
You were cutting in and out. I didn't choose.
I said for those of because I've given the situation enough time, and a lot of people are kind of expecting me in Granite City tomorrow night. I will be there, but I will be in the crowd as a fan. I will not be ring announcing.
Gotcha.
All right, sounds good, bro.
At least
Uh,
things could change between now and tomorrow night, but as of now, I'm not planning on it.
hey, you never know. That's why you always, every wrestling show you go to, you always take your gear. You never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, don't get me wrong, crossed, but we'll see.
Anastasia's got a final thought. She says
Uh-oh.
I know not to visit Minnesota for a vacation since I can't be serenaded.
Yeah, what
Shaking
the hell?
my head.
Well, you know, Tim Walz State. What do you expect? Shots fired.
Fucking Tim Walz. Fuck that guy.
I can't sit
But
there.
anyways,
I can't sit there and look at her in Minnesota like, you are so beautiful to me.
To me. All right, guys. Thanks again for coming in and watching the show, checking us out. We will be back Wednesday night for sure. And Weird Frequencies was what I was thinking of for Sunday night. That will be on at about 8 o'clock, I think is when they usually start.
8-ish.
And that would be with 8-ish. It's up in the air sometimes. You never really know, but that'll be on Sunday. Tyler has something else.
The last thing I forgot to promote while promoting the shows, because I know we usually promote this show too. September 21st, NGW, Lou Civic Center. Go visit ngw.ticketleap.com to get more info, because I took some medicine that's making me tired and I'm stoned out of my mind, so I can't. That was all.
And not Ric Flair's final thought. If you're in Eureka, Illinois, don't go around snatching kisses, but it's okay to kiss snatches. Woo!
I said September 21st.
Oh, Jesus. All right, Bubba.
Woo!
All right, guys, we are out of here. Thanks again, and have a great freaking night. Deuces.
Thanks, guys.